Hey everyone out there, I'm Nick and this is my movie review. I'm really happy to review this. Hey, I have been waiting for this one to... I don't know if this is the situation around the world, but in Australia you've not been able to rent out a film by Luc Besson called The Professional, or Leon the Professional, and it's got a few numerous titles, but you've not been able to rent this one out or buy it on DVD or Blu Ray up until the other day. Hey, and I saw this film at the cinema when it was first released in 1994 and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Hang on, I'll show you the box. This one here, you may or may have not seen it. It stars Jean Reno, Gary Oldman and Natalie Portman, and it was directed by Luc Besson. It also came out the same time Pulp Fiction came out in 1994. So, as a rating, I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. Hey, this is one of my all-time favorite films. I mean, if I had to have a top 5 films of all time, I mean, this one would be on it. Hey, it's brilliant. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork, this film. Hey, and it's perfect as well because it combines European cinema with American cinema, and I think it really works well together. It really, really does work well. And the film, I normally don't talk about the plot, but since it's been available for over 20 years now. I don't think it will hurt anyone if I talk about the plot. The plot is about a hitman or an assassin, and mind you, this was released before every second film out there was about a hitman or an assassin. Hey, so this is before it was popular to be a hitman or an assassin. So it's about this hitman dude, and he lives a very lonely life by himself, and he encounters this young 12-year-old girl, Natalie Portman, and she's in a life or death situation basically, and he has a choice. He can either let her die or he can take her in, and he takes her in, and hence that's how the story evolves. So this film has everything in it. Hey, I love the action in this film. I love the story in this film. I love the feeling behind this film. This film is about love. It crosses so many taboo topics, this movie does. Hey, I mean, I feel like it's just, you put this movie on and it just takes you to another world. Hey, it's why, this is one of those movies why people love movies, sort of thing. I mean, the tension rises and rises and rises. Hey, it's got so many controversial things about it, and I just don't know what more I can say about it. I really do love this film. I also love the soundtrack of this film. This is such a beautiful, unique soundtrack. Hey, it is everything about this film. This film to me is a masterpiece. Hey, it was as enjoyable to view the other day again as it was the first time I viewed it. Hey, and the other thing I want to say is, a lot of these days, every movie that comes out on Blu Ray or DVD comes out, the director's uncut edition or, blah blah extra footage, and it's just 2 minutes of bullshit. There was, I think, 45 minutes of content cut from the original film because it was considered too controversial for American and Australian audiences and English audiences and stuff. So in this Blu-ray they have both versions. You can just watch the old theatrical version, or you can see the extra footage, and it's fantastic footage as well. Really good scenes. It almost makes it a different movie in a way, and I love it. Hey, if I could recommend one film to everyone, I would recommend this one. Hey, Leon. It is a great film, definitely worth checking out. 5 out of 5 stars from me. I don't normally give 5 out of 5 stars, so and I also want to say I think this is probably the best film Luc Besson has ever made. I mean, I don't know if he'll ever make anything better, but Definitely one of my favourite films. Leon on Blu Ray. Check it out. Oh, and one more thing as well. Gary Oldman puts a performance in here. He's unbelievably, incredibly a talented actor, Gary Oldman. I know that's not breaking news or anything, but he's just a completely different character. I just thought he was fantastic. Everything in this film is fantastic, and that's all. If you got the impression, I think this is a great film. So definitely worth adding to your collection. Leon the Professional.